I've been living in the ashes of the love we burned. Every corner of this house is haunted by the lessons I never learned. Your shadow still lingers on the walls we painted white. Now they're gray with the echoes of our fights. You left your fingerprints on my ribs, on my soul, and I can't seem to stitch the pieces to make me whole. I reach for your warmth in a bed that's too cold, holding on to a story that's already been told. The night whispers your name like a blade through my chest. I'm tired of pretending that I'm doing my best. I scream your name into the void, it comes back in kind. A reflection of the love you promised but left behind. Damn, I still bleed in your memory. You took the light, left the darkness inside of me. I'm drowning where the sun don't rise, choking on the ashes of your lies. How can I heal when every breath tastes like goodbye? How can I live when your ghost won't let me try? You left my heart in a grave you dug with your hands, and now I bleed in your memory. I keep replaying the night that you closed the door. The silence was heavier than anything I'd felt before. Your voice still echoes in the halls of my mind, a cruel reminder of the love I can't find. You walked away clean, left me to rot in your storm, while I'm haunted by memories that keep me from warm. I touched the place where your lips once burned my skin, feeling the emptiness that you left within. Every song on the radio feels like a knife, cutting through the fragile pieces of my life. I beg my heart to forget you, but it refuses. It only beats for a love that abuses. God, I still bleed in your memory. You took the air, left a suffocating dark in me. I'm living in a nightmare I can't outdream, drowning in the ruins of what we used to be. How do I fight when the war is inside? How do I stand when your shadow's my guide? You left my soul in a coffin you kissed so sweetly, and now I bleed in your memory. If pain is your gift, then I'm living it daily. Every heartbeat a reminder, every step is shaky. If loving you was death, then I've already died 1,000 times over with no place to hide. I try to run, but your shadow follows me still. I try to escape, but the darkness bends to my will. If suffering is love, then I'm addicted to every cruel thought that keeps me conflicted. I see your face in strangers on the street. I hear your laughing echoes of everyone I meet. I drink to forget, but the bottle just screams your name, pouring salt in wounds that will never tame. I sleep in the hollow where your heart used to stay, waking in the ruins of a love gone astray. I've counted the nights where I wept in the rain, every drop mixing with the remnants of pain. Pray for a mercy I don't deserve, for a chance to unlearn the love that still burns. If I disappear, will you ever regret? Or am I just a ghost you already forget? I whisper to the night, hoping it'll hear, hoping the echoes will carry my fear. I'm broken, I'm hollow, I'm everything you left, drowning in the aftermath, I can't catch my breath. I still bleed in your memory. I'm trapped in the shadows you gave to me. I'm breathing, but barely alive. I'm searching for a reason to survive. How do I live when every memory's a chain? How do I love when I only feel pain? You left my heart in a tomb so meticulously, and now I bleed in your memory. Tell me why love always feels like a slow death. At the end, I bleed. I've been living in the ashes of the love we burned, searching through the wreckage for a lesson I never learned. You left your fingerprints on my ribs, on my soul, and now every breath reminds me I'm no longer whole. You carved your name into the softest part of me, a wound that never closes, a scar that will never sleep. I still wake up reaching for a ghost that ain't there, holding on to shadows like you meant we be. Yeah, I've been walking in circles inside my own head, chasing the ghost of the words that you said. You swore you'd stay, but promises fade. Now I'm sleeping in the silence that our memories made. Every picture on the wall feels like it's watching me bleed. Every heartbeat sounds like your name haunting me. I keep reaching for a fire that you already killed, but I still burn for you against my own will. And I know I should let go, but your shadow's the only home I know, baby. Where do I go when the light can't find me? I'm drowning in the dark where your love left me. You were my air, now I can barely breathe. You were my truth, now you're my broken belief. Tell me, how do I move on when every part of my heart still bleeds your name? I'm stuck in the place where the light can't find me again. Replaying the night that you walked away. Your silence was louder than anything you could say. I begged you to stay, but you didn't turn around, just left me standing there, breaking without a sound. Now I keep your sweater on the chair where you left it, like somehow maybe you'll come back and regret this. Your perfume's fading, but the hurt never does, and every tear tastes like the memory of us. And I know love ain't supposed to feel this cold, but losing you cut deeper than I ever told. Baby, where do I go when the light can't find me? I'm drowning in the dark where your love left me. You were my heart, now I'm just skin and bones. You standing alone. Tell me, how do I move on when every part of my soul still calls your name? I'm stuck in a place where the light can't find me again. Maybe loving you was the wound I never healed. Maybe losing you is the truth I never wanted to feel. I keep breaking, shaking, trying to erase you, but every part of my heart still wants to chase you. If pain is love, then damn, I loved you too much. If darkness is home, then I've stayed there enough. But I still whisper your name like a prayer in the night, hoping one day your memory will set me right. So where do I go when the light can't find me? I'm drowning in the dark where your love left me. You were my breath, now the air feels thin. You were my forever, now I'm losing again. Tell me, how do I move on when every part of my heart still bleeds your name? I'm trapped in the place where the light can't find me, where the light won't find me again. I remember when your smile was the sunrise. Now it's just a memory that burns me alive. I don't even know who I am anymore. Without you, I'm just empty. I kept your letters in a box by my bed, reading the lines, pretending they're not dead. Your ink still bleeds like the pain in my chest. Every word a knife that won't let me rest. I watched you walk out with the weight of my world, like I was nothing, just a story you heard. I try to scream, but my throat is on fire, and the echoes of you are all I desire. And I keep telling myself it's okay, but my heart's screaming you'll never be okay. When love turned to ashes, I found myself alone, standing in the ruins of the life we had known. I'm drowning in the dark where your memory lives, holding on to pain because it's all I can give. How do I breathe when every breath smells of you? How do I move when my legs refuse to? I'm lost in the night, and there's no guiding light. Since love turned to ashes, nothing feels right. I've counted every tear I've shed for your name, a river of sorrow that burns just the same. I replay the nights where we held and we lied, the moments where love and regret collide. Your voice still lingers in the corners of my mind, behind. I walk through the streets where we used to roam. Every shadow whispers that I'm alone, and I pray for a sign, for a glimpse of your face. But all I find is your absence, leaving a trace. When love turned to ashes, I found myself lost, paying the price of a love's bitter cost. I'm bleeding in the sides, screaming in vain, chained to the memories that carry the pain. How do I stand when my heart is a tomb? How do I dance when my soul's filled with gloom? I'm trapped in the fire of the love that we knew. When love turned to ashes, all I am is you. Maybe loving you was my greatest mistake. Maybe letting you go is a pain I can't shake. I keep your perfume on my pillow at night, hoping somehow it'll bring you to light. I'm talking to ghosts that only I see. They answer in whispers, you're still bound to me. If sorrow's a song, then I'll sing it for years. Every note soaked in blood, every line filled with tears. I walk through the rain just to feel alive, but the sky mocks me every drop of light. I trace the scars that your love left behind, every mark a story, every story unkind. I've tried to forgive, tried to let it all go, but forgiveness is a river too deep to row. I see your shadow in the flicker of the flame, and I swear that part of you still whispers my name. I keep reaching, but there's nothing to hold, just the bitter black echoes of a love gone cold. When love turned to ashes, I'm burning inside, a storm of emotions I can't run or hide. I'm crawling through the dark where hope never stays, tangled in the echoes of our yesterdays. How do I breathe when your ghost fills my lungs? How do I speak when my heart has no tongue? I'm drowning in sorrow, I'm sinking in grief. When love turned to ashes, I found no relief. I hear your laughter in the crack of the floor, I feel your absence in every door. I taste your lies in the air that I breathe. I live in the pain you left underneath. I've cried oceans no one could see. I've bled rivers no one believes. If this is love, then love is my curse, a blessing so cruel it only gets worse. I wander through nights where the stars don't shine, holding on to a love that was never mine. I see your face in the flicker of streetlight, feel your touch in the depth of the night. I scream to the heavens, I scream to the walls, but nobody answers my desperate calls. I'm broken, I'm hollow, I'm everything lost, paying the price for a love's bitter cost. When love turned to ashes, I'm still standing here, drenched in the memories, soaked in the fear. I'm bleeding, I'm burning, I'm fading away, chasing the pieces of a love that decayed. How do I put my will? in the silence, I see you in the shadows. Everywhere I turn, you're still here, and it kills me slowly. I walk alone down streets we used to know. Every corner whispers your name in the cold. Your laughter haunts me, your touch still lingers, and I trace the ghost of you with shaking fingers. I replay the nights when our hearts were on fire. Now those flames just burn into funeral pyres. I thought love was ours, unbreakable, true, but all that remains, echoes of you. And I tell myself it's over, move on, but your shadow follows me, it's already won. Echoes of you in every tear I cry, echoes of you when I whisper goodbye. I'm drowning in memories that won't let go, caught in a love I'll never outgrow. How do I hear when your ghost still breathes? How do I live when my heart's on its knees? I'm trapped in the night when nothing feels new. Everywhere I turn, I hear echoes of you. I keep your sweater folded on the chair where you left, and pretend your scent is still mine, as if theft could bring back the warmth of the nights we knew. The soft stolen moments I still chase for you. The walls are crowded with pictures of our smiles, but every image just mocks me in quiet trials. I've cried rivers in darkness, soaked every pillow, screamed in the night, but the silence is still shallow. I beg my heart to stop this endless fight, but it beats for you every day, every night. Echoes of you in every shadow I see, echoes of you like a storm swallowing me. I'm tangled in memories I can't release, praying for a fragment of a broken piece. How do I rise when your ghost pulls me down? How do I shine when my soul wears a frown? I'm stuck in this darkness where love turned to rue. Everywhere I turn, I hear echoes of you. No, maybe loving you was my greatest sin. Maybe losing you's the war I can't win. I speak to the night, hoping it understands, but it only returns silence with empty hands. If sorrow is love, then I'm drowning in devotion, a sea of heartbreak, a lifetime of ocean. Every whisper of your name is a dagger to the heart, and every memory tears my world apart. I see your reflection in the rain-streaked glass, a reminder of a time I wish would last. I I trace the lines of the scars you left behind, every mark a story of love gone blind. I've tried to forgive, tried to let you go, but forgiveness is a river that only flows slow. I'm staring at the ceiling, counting the cracks, hoping the pieces will lead me back. And I whisper your name to the cold, empty night, but the echoes return, only my own fright. Echoes of you in every tear I cry, echoes of you when I whisper goodbye. I'm drowning in shadows, I can't escape, holding the memory of our love like a blade. How do I breathe when my lungs fill with pain? How do I speak when your name remains? I'm wandering this darkness when nothing feels true. Everywhere I turn, I hear echoes of you. I've burned every photograph, torn every note, but your presence lingers in every word I wrote. I sleep in your absence, wake in your ghost. I live in the love I needed the most. If heartache is eternal, then I am bound to every silence, to every sound. I whisper to nothing, I scream to the air. I'm lost in the echoes of you everywhere. I wander through nights where no stars shine, grasping at memories that were never mine. I hear your voice in the whispering wind, every note a reminder of what could have been. I scream to the heavens, I scream to the walls, but no one answers my desperate calls. I'm broken, I'm hollow, I'm everything left, carrying the weight of the left. I can still feel it, the way the night swallowed you and left me alone. I woke up to silence that used to hold your voice. The bed's still cold, but I had no choice. I reached for your warmth, but only found air, a hollow reminder that you're no longer there. I keep replaying your footsteps down the hall, every echo a dagger, every shadow a wall. I thought love was forever, I thought love was true, but forever left me broken without you. I scream into darkness, hoping you hear, but nothing returns, just emptiness near. The night you left me, I lost all my stars. I'm walking through life with invisible scars. Every street, every corner whispers your name, but it's empty now and nothing feels the same. How do I breathe when the air tastes like pain? How do I live when your ghost is my chain? I'm trapped in the shadows where your love used to glow. The night you left me, every trace of your face. Burned letters and photos, left no space. But your memory sticks like a song on repeat. Every melody heavy, every rhythm deceit. I walk past the places that we once laughed. Now I just stumble through the aftermath. Your sand lingers in the sheets we share, and I wonder how much longer my heart can be bare. I beg the wind to carry you back, but it only whispers you're off track. The night you left me, I sank in the dark. Every heartbeat echoing a shattered spark. I'm drowning in memories I can't let go. Chained to the love, that's the only thing I know. How do I rise when my soul is in flames? How do I speak when my voice only blames? I'm lost in the void where your shadow still grows. The night you left me, the night I froze. Heavy love is a curse that we never survive. Maybe pain is the price to feel alive. I speak to your ghost in the middle of night, hoping for warmth but finding the bite. Every tear is a river, every sigh is a storm. I'm lost in the night where your memory was born. If heartbreak's a language, then I've learned it well. Every word a story, every story ahead. I remember your laugh, the way it would shine. Now it's just a ghost haunting my mind. I see your reflection in every passing face, a cruel reminder that you left without trace. I've written your name in the dirt on the street, praying that somehow our souls might meet. I cry in the rain, hoping it'll wash away, but the night holds your absence and I can't stay. I whisper your name to the moon in despair. It only reflects my own vacant stare. The night you left me, I'm drowning in pain. Every heartbeat of thunder, every memory rain. I'm bleeding in silence, screaming unseen, lost in the spaces where you used to have been. How do I love when my heart's made of glass? How do I trust when the moments don't last? I'm wandering the shadows where your warmth used to flow. The night you left me, I'll never let go. I see you everywhere but never close. I feel you sometimes but it's a ghost. I reach for you in dreams but you fade, leaving me with the choices I never made. I burned the bridges, I've locked every door, but my heart still aches like never before. The night you left me, it's endless, it's real, a wound that no time, no light can heal. I've counted the stars, hoping one will shine, a signal that somehow your heart touches mine. I scream to the heavens, but only hear air, and wonder if you ever stop to care. I stumble through life, broken, betrayed by the love that I gave and the price that I paid. I sleep with your memory tangled in my chest. The night you left me, it never lets me rest. The night you left me, I lost all my